Oh, you hear that, Hank? What's up, peoples? Going out with a freaking bang, son! Bang! It's your boy, DJ Witwicky, serving up the final episode from the Players Lounge with the bearded bad boy, Brady Manek.
Hi, I'm Brady.
Nice intros. The final episode of the Players Lounge. I recorded a solo pod last night, but that just bit the dust. That was pretty awful. So here I am with a little help to send us off on a good note. You're back in the Chapel Hill area after a little while. What's it feel like to come back to your second home?
It's different. I'm old now.
I'm old. Yeah, I hear you.
A little bit of a weird feeling being the old guy, but it works out. It's a cool place. We were talking about the drive to the house earlier.
Oh, man.
It was nice.
A beautiful drive from here to Chapel Hill, dude.
Yeah.
A couple of horses. You see a couple of ponds, nice little cabins. It's wicked hot. And the lake. You get to see those boys ripping it up out there.
There was a lot of activity today.
Big old pile of boys out there on that lake. Let's start off with, well, a weird talking point. You and I could possibly be one of the few people that could really have this conversation in depth. The pros, I don't want to go into cons because there's pros and cons of every place, but keeping it positive, the pros of both the Chapel Hill area and Oklahoma. So hit me with a couple pros from Chapel Hill area.
The school, basketball, the convenience of everybody knowing who you are. It's nice. Wiki noise. Oh, wiki.
I love the campus, just the
Campus
feeling.
is cool. The drives are cool. Easy access in and out of the airport and goes everywhere.
Yep.
It's nice, real nice.
It's little things for me. It's like
Color blue is kind of cool too.
the blue fire trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Walking down that back alley to get up onto Franklin Street by that Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Just walking through there and coming up and seeing the sunshine hit on Franklin Street. I'm like, dude,
Franklin Street's nice.
doesn't get much better than this.
Franklin Street is nice.
Wicked Bird. What's up, man? Everybody's gonna be bird around here.
How about some Oklahoma pros?
Everybody's there. Lake Texoma. Texoma.
Well, look,
Lake Texoma.
I grew up in Oklahoma, and there isn't that much to do. But when you sit there and think about all the things I've been able to see in Oklahoma, I met Vince Carter in Oklahoma. I saw Stephen Curry in college drop 43 points on Blake Griffin in the Lloyd Noble Center. And, you know, in Oklahoma, we had KD, Russell, and Harden. We had that beautiful basketball era. There is beautiful basketball in Oklahoma. And obviously,
Daylight Donuts.
little pigs in a blank cheese, dude. What's your daylight donut little order, bro?
So it kind of depends on how I'm feeling. Usually they're out of donut holes by the time I wake up. But I always snag me some donut holes because me and Scoob like to munch on some donut holes. Usually 2 glazed donuts, maple long john. Sometimes I'll go for the old pine cone action. I'm not big on the bear claws, but
No.
I love the maple long johns and the jalapeno cheddar with some mustard. Jalapeno cheddar sausage roll with some mustard.
The long-winded answer for the daylight donuts, dude.
You asked.
Oh, I'm such a simp, dude. In high school,
Really?
I was dating this chick. Not anymore.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to hot though, what was she?
Depends on the day.
Okay.
I broke up with her.
Okay.
And that was I broke up with her in Daylight Donuts parking lot, dude. But that's not even what I was thinking about. I was thinking about every morning waking up early, going and getting us 2 bags of donut holes, picking her up early. This is before high school.
Mm-hmm.
Give her a ride to school so she didn't take the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And we would stop by Winter Smith Park and feed the ducks half of those donut holes. and that was like a straight year.
Hope she doesn't subscribe to the pod. She
I'm
may get
sure
a little upset.
One of those creepy subscriptions on there. Daylight Donuts. Okay, mine would be the...
Are we still going on pros of Oklahoma?
Yeah, but I mean, Daylight Donuts, that was just...
That's a good answer.
On Mississippi Street in Ada,
Brahms.
Oklahoma. Brahms, dude, that, what is it, number 7, or is it number 2 or number 7, that bacon cheeseburger?
I just ordered the cheeseburger.
But at Daylight Donuts, I got to get this out. The chocolate-covered Bavarian cream donut is
like
just
those?
that big slapper, dude.
Yeah.
Give me a couple of those.
Oh yeah. I'm not more of, I don't like the jelly-filled ones.
Well, the Bavarian, it just sounds exotic.
That
Sounds foreign, and I can dig on that. Any other pros about Oklahoma?
there's a lot.
Barbecue.
People.
But, there's good people everywhere,
Convenience. Like you said, it was slow. Not much going on.
But that's beautiful.
Back to my first answer. Texoma.
The sun setting over there at Texoma.
Texoma.
I've had some good times on Texoma. I almost ran over my buddy Tit Henry with a Sea-Doo one time.
Is his name Tit?
His nickname is Tit.
What was his real name?
Ryan.
Poor fellow.
Yeah, we called it. He liked it. I think he enjoyed the name Tit. Let's see. Okay, so
We're
today.
not going through cons?
I mean, I was going to keep it positive, but yeah, we can go cons if you want to. What's the cons? I could tell you the cons about Chapel Hill area. Duke is right down the street. Freaking nasties. They're about 8 miles down Tobacco Rouge.
A lot of trees.
That's a good thing. Oxygen, get to breathe a little bit with my...
We have trees in Oklahoma, but they're not as tall.
You have like 4 trees.
You can't see anything here. It's all
Actually,
hidden.
we had a bunch of pecan trees at the house.
Did you now?
Yeah, we
Only
did.
had 4 of them.
We had like 40 pecan trees.
There
That
you
was
go.
wicked hot.
Yeah.
Get
The
me a
trees.
little pile of change from them
Trees.
pecans.
I just had to say the trees. I just needed to get that out before we left.
I think it's nice. You never went with me to the mountains.
We didn't, did we?
That's the pile of trees right there.
That would have been fun. Never had time.
No, we didn't.
Been on the move.
Too busy dropping boys off in that practice gym.
Yeah.
So, earlier today, picked Buddy up, hit the big wing stop, bust down a couple of lemon pepper.
They got my order wrong.
I'm
I
sorry.
ordered freaking boneless wings, and the dude even repeated it back. And I get them. I'm so excited, man. I'm hyping it up to miles. I'm like, golly, you got to go the boneless route.
Golly.
I opened that sucker up. Classic.
Bone in, and that's the way to do it.
It's like,
That's the way to do
what
it,
the
Jack.
heck? And I grabbed my receipt, and old boy clicked classic. He literally just said boneless to my face. The old boy lied. And classic cost like $2 more. I don't got $2 more to spend at Wingstop.
But
This is ridiculous.
the thing for me,
got it all over my fingers.
I still eat
Ball was slipping.
I still eat the boneless from time to time, but you got to think, how do they get them to like glue it into a little ball? Like
I don't want to think about it. I just want to eat it.
Fair enough. Wingstop apologized to my boy Rick Ross. Where you at, dude? I'm pretty sure Rick Ross owns Wingstop. I may be lying. I don't know. Practice gym. Thoughts? Feelings? Emotions?
I always make shots in there.
A beautiful gym. It reminds me of the Space Jam gym that they all clean up and Michael gets to do his little slow-mo dunk sesh.
Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. Red Jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Dance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
That was nice, wasn't it, dude? Your favorite C-list DJ in the Fuquay Arena area, DJ Witwicky Cheese.
Would you even put yourself on the C list?
Yeah, I'm definitely. C or D. What do you think?
I feel like that list could go lower for us. I'm thinking like,
LMNOP.
yeah, one of those. One of those.
I thought maybe there's 3 DJs in the Fuquay Arena area, and I'm the 3rd best one, so that put me on C.
I don't think there's any vinyl DJs in the Fuquay.
So if I keep narrowing it down to the variation of DJ to what I am, I could definitely be the best version
You know what's
of
crazy is you could be the best DJ in Hops and Downs.
that. The neighbor could probably come over here and just drop me off, dude. Dude, I'm a steaming pile. I'm a failing DJ. I hand press T-shirts in a
Are
basement.
we gonna tell them what I think we're gonna tell them
What?
about? Okay, you just continue, and if we get there, we'll get
Okay,
there.
all right.
Yeah.
So, I'm a failing DJ and just a steaming pile, and I find myself at the front door of the varsity basketball offices today. I've been there many times. I've actually broke in once. May or may not have broken in there. Today we just traipse into the basketball offices, the same offices that I've heard the voice of the Dean Smith. You hear me? I heard his voice carry across the airwaves, and I said, "Is that?" And the lady said, "Yes, that is Dean Smith." I recognized him from around the corner. And I, out of respect, before she even told me not to talk to him, I knew I would never put that man in a position to have to talk to a lowly person like DJ Witwicky. That man got too many fish to fry, you hear me? That's freaking Dean Smith in there! We traipse through the basketball offices, talk to some legends. The first legend we talk to is Coach Lebo, okay? Who is freaking wicked awesome. I looked up at in his office, and did you pay attention to what was on the wall?
No.
In Lebo's office?
No.
DJ Witwicky did.
What was on the?
First, it was an oversized Sports Illustrated with Dean Smith on it, autographed. It said, "Best wishes, Dean Smith." And above that was a letter and a check that was framed. Just before Dean Smith died, he sent a check to every scholarship athlete that he ever coached for $200 and told them that dinner's on him, and just thanking him for being a part of his legacy. And many of the players that didn't need that $200, I'm sure, framed that check because it had his autograph on it. So
That's pretty cool.
I just, I didn't walk up on it and look at it, but I'm sure that's what that was, the Dean Smith check. And that just gives me anxiety. And
Did you see what was on the wall in Coach Fred's office?
No. What was it?
Me.
Oh, I did see that. Like, not today, but I've seen that. Yeah, that's freaking sick, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's dirty.
They did that right when I left.
And then there's a painting of you at the Sup Dogs. I got a picture of that I could blast on the pod. So today we traipsed through the basketball offices, say what's up to the boys. And my absolute boys in the organization? I love Coach Davis. I've ranted about it. But my absolute boys, take a guess. It's two of them. Hoots.
Shano.
And Shano. The backbone
Big
of
Shano.
this organization, dude. It gets me all fired up. Dude, Hoots should be working for like the FBI. He should be like the top dog in the whole universe. Is what old Hoots should
He's got
be.
a lot on his plate. Old boy does a lot.
He's the freaking man. And I don't want to continue this ear beating just because maybe someone on the big YouTube doesn't know who Hoots is. He's the man that has my dream job and the coolest dude that I've possibly met in my time on this earth. Big Hoots.
Big Hoots.
He was actually making fun of my coffee stain shirts today, though. That was a jab.
That's what I was ready to get into.
Please elaborate.
So Miles, I don't know how to say it. What do? You give out free shirts when you shouldn't, basically. He tries to give me shirts, and then I go online and buy them all the time, and then I buy an extra just for fun. And I've been like the last 9 orders, but it's whatever. I was here about 3 weeks ago, and I was wearing, right before Summer League, I was wearing coffee stain shirts. I wore the car show, I wore the dojo, and maybe just one of the brown ones. And all the boys, so our boys, Dewey, Creighton, all those guys, they were liking them. They thought they were, pretty wiggy. But we come back the next day, and Miles takes them some shirts, and they love them. Dewey had the car show on today, and everyone was talking about it. And then it was crazy because we showed up today. It was just like, that's kind of weird.
All the boys did not know that the big bad Brad was showing up, and they did not know or expect the favorite C-list DJ in the Fuquay Arena area to show up to the locker room, especially. And they were still repping my merch, dude.
They were repping the merch, and they were actually talking about the merch before we even got there, before they even knew we were coming. They were complimenting the color, the vanilla color of the car show shirt. Very great material, very cool design. If I were you, I would go to www.coffeestationclothing.com and order you some shirts right now. I believe the Butterberry tee's out right now.
Butterberry?
And if you don't got $15, then I don't know.
Coleman?
Might want to go charge your phone or something.
Oh, but if you would not mind, please elaborate on who texted you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask earlier, but you went into this whole story.
Yeah, it gets me freaking... I still can't believe it.
I think you should tell this one.
I'm all hot and sweaty thinking about it. In 2005, me and my cousin Pac Daddy were sitting there piled up crisscross applesauce watching the Tar Heels take it to all these boys. And you know who it was? It was Raymond Felton. It was Jackie Manuel.
Jawad.
It was Jawad Williams. It was. And it was Marvin Williams.
Oh, there you go.
And it was our boy, the freaking big dog in the paint, dude. Sean May.
Big May all day, baby.
Sean May, who I have a rookie autograph of over there in that drawer. Big fan of Sean May. And I like I said earlier, I don't burden him with conversation. He doesn't need to shake my hand. I don't need to say something stupid and embarrass myself. I just go, and turn around and walk the other way when I see Sean May. You hear me? Because that's a bad man. He texted the blender. What'd he say?
He said, "What's the deal with this coffee stain? And where do I find it?" So what happened was they were wearing them today, and they went to dinner, and they were all hanging out, and they'd been talking about it all day. And then he had his Butterberry tea, $15 on www.coffeestationclothing.com, and he had that on today. And
Butterberry.
And he was just asking about it. Yeah, it's on the come up. I've said Miles doesn't want to accept the fact, but I've said it's a great name. It's a great line of clothing. It's great. But
I'm having
he
back
needs to get it out
spasms.
there. He just needs to get it out there, and I feel like we're on the come up. We're in the right organization.
Sean May's texting about it. You dang right, dude. I'm having back spasms right now. Oh, coffee stain for the boys. I got a big pile of shirts. I'm going to take some more and drop them off. Freaking care package. And you're right. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm for the boys. I'm for the people. I'm going to drop them off.
Do I have that one?
You should. The sweater?
University one?
Yeah. That's a XX if you don't take that one.
I'm not taking them. I buy them.
Care package for the boys. Thank you for doing this podcast. Speaking of thank yous, that's the next topic. Thank yous. First off, I want to thank you. I'm about at the 2.5 year mark. I started this in December of 2020, and the majority of these episodes have been me by myself talking nonsense into this microphone in this corner of this room. And this for sure is the last podcast that'll be filmed here. And I get sentimental. I get sad. But it's going to continue. I don't know how or where or when, but it'll keep going until I kick the bucket. So I do just want to say thank you for whoever clicks on these stupid things. And I want to thank you, Big Bad Brad, for a lot of things. For that basketball, I want to thank you.
It's a wee basketball.
That is, dude. Got a bunch of big O autographs on there.
You know what's kind of crazy before you continue? This, I have my own bobblehead. We got
the autograph
whiskey,
on the wall.
we got autograph. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in here that we could go down the list that happened when I was here. Pretty wild. Yeah, one of those.
I have this $300 Rocket speaker that's autographed by the Final Four squad. You know, that's definitely an eBay one of one. Thank you for the Duke ticket. Thank you for letting me...
Ooh, Tina's not going to be happy when she hears that one.
I know, I'm sorry. But, hey, I'm the one that got the film footage. I got wicked footage, dude, of Craig going like this and bring it on, dude. I definitely maximized that space. Not saying that Tina wouldn't have, because she probably would have leaned over and choked somebody, but it does not go unthought about. I think about it all the time, the big time, and the change that my life has had because of your generosity. So, thank you as a friend. New York, Philly, Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Virginia Tech.
Virginia
New
Tech.
Orleans.
I almost died going to Virginia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
I almost died in Georgia Tech too. That was brutal.
You should have gone to the Charleston game.
You know, I should have that. Yeah. At the Georgia Tech game.
Yeah.
You know, I left seeing Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. To see the better Brady.
Uh-huh.
You know that?
Then you ended up sitting 10 feet from Sway Lee.
Uh-huh. And dude, his diamonds.
Yeah, they were glistening.
Popping off. Diamonds on me dancing.
Where else did you go?
I mean, New Orleans.
New Orleans. What were some of the road games you attended?
Wake Forest. I'm about
Duke.
Beat up a drunk dude in the parking lot.
Your mom and dad went to Clemson. They lived
Yeah.
in Win Cheese.
I went to NC State,
NC
PNC.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, one of the funnest games was at home, Appalachian State. I did not stop singing. There's a big holler tree down the road here from me where you lay down you $1 or $2. And those boys, they got sick and tired of hearing that, and they went and scooted over a little bit.
You know what's cool about Appalachian State?
Hit me.
Do you know what happened that week?
Mm-mm.
It was when the Brandil of Brandils came into
Salvios?
play. We went there and ate first time with my mom, my dad, Kellen Cloy, and Ashley Manek.
Not after,
the week
that
of.
week of.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they were here for a few days before Christmas, and that's when we made it official.
Oh, I just got a wave of sadness over me leaving this place. I'm going to miss my dogs, my
Brady
absolute.
Alfredy's.
I have a half of a Brady Alfredi in the pizza in the garage, or in the fridge in the garage. My absolute boys, Tony, Dustin, Depot, Carmine the Torch. I was talking about them last night on the podcast, but I really am going to miss those boys. That's a good time down here, dude. A sincere thank you to you and your family.
I'm the one that should say thank you. I get to sleep on the little comfy couch right here next
Yeah,
to
you
us.
do. And we're about to blast. What do you say, Phantom or Major Pain?
Major pains a major. Makes us squat when we...
You eyeball me like that again, I'm going to snatch that out and put it in Heat Cole's cookie bag. Sounds like we're watching Major Pain.
Yeah, probably. I usually fall asleep during major pain. I've had a long day. I've been up since about 4 a.m.
So,
2 hours.
I won't give you an ear beating or the lovely people at home. We'll wrap it up with, how about a song? Will you help me sing a song?
If I know it.
You know it.
Oh. Someone asked me.
That's been done. And this has actually been done before, but I felt like doing this one. If you want to change the song,
Do I know it?
change the song.
Been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Oh, no.
Closer, 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 closer. Woo! Turn the lights off in this place, and she shines just like a star. And I swear I know her face. I just don't know who you are. Turn the music up in here. I still hear her loud and clear, like she's right there in my ear, telling me that she wants to own me, to control me. Come closer, come closer, and I just can't pull myself away on a spell I can't break. I just can't stop. I just can't stop, no. Woo!
wicked hot.
Oh, now I'm really having back spasms.
That was a throwback. I wasn't expecting. I haven't sung in a while.
So on Fortnite, we'll just get into a groove and start blasting that or some Phil Collins. I figured that was a proper outro.
That was a great outro.
That was nice.
That works.
Any last words?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
My
Signing off.
final
Chapel Hill.
outro from this beautiful place, my man cave, the Players Lounge.
The Players Lounge. That's a good one. This was the Players Lounge.
This is the freaking Players Lounge, dude. And
We always thought the Players Lounge was there. I got one more thing we need to talk about before
hit
we
me.
end the outro.
Thank you.
I got one more.
Nice.
This is a good thing to talk about.
Yeah.
So I mentioned it earlier today. He'll know what I'm getting there in a second. So, believe it or not, Miles got dance moves.
Oh.
He gets after it. But there's a thing I'm gonna mention, but I'm not gonna mention. He has this special dance, right? And if you look back at the track record, it's worked 2 times. He did it the beginning of our winning success. December, January. Uncle Ryan was in town taking selfies in the...
With the pooch lips.
Yeah.
He turned the camera around and did like this.
Well, Miles got on the floor of the locker room and did his little dance. Well, fast forward to 3 weeks ago. I'm here, and I was, we're talking about Summer League. We're talking about, we're going to have the same experience, and just hope it goes well. Hope I get some minutes. Hope I play well. And he gets on the couch here and does his little dance. And he gets up and says, "You got nothing to worry about." So I go to Summer League, played well.
Hit 5 threes the first game.
Had some good ball playing, and the only way for this to end in the actual Players Lounge, in the man cave, is once this podcast is over, Miles is going to go over there on the couch and give the Players Rounds one last little dance.
Do you think I could do it on the table?
No.
I would definitely lose subscribers if you saw my dance.
But that was a good topic to bring up. I didn't want to jinx myself, but it's been working.
I'm going to come clean. I got that dance from Corey.
Really?
Corey's the first person, my brother.
So he's going to know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And he does it good.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
So every time I do that dance, I started doing that in sports terms as like a good luck charm because of a Chris Farley bit on Saturday Night Live. He said he did the coconut bra thing. He had a coconut bra, and he did like a shimmy. Yeah. He said, the last time I did this was January 6, 1986, when the Bears won the Super Bowl. So that's why I do it. A nice ritual dance.
Very, very much a ritual dance.
And it works. If I'm feeling healthy tomorrow, I might have to throw myself down on the locker room floor by that ping pong table and give it one good time, dude, for Coach Hubry. Anything to add on my dance?
No. I think we covered everything.
You've never seen me do the Bobby Shmurda thing either. I can crush a Shmurda. That's for another podcast. Thank you again. Thank you again. I hate to sign off one last time.
Next time you see this man, he may have some new guests. He has a lot of friends in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Because I got friends in Oklahoma. That's how the song goes, but you got friends in Oklahoma.
Got some things cooking up right now.
There'll be some new guests and obviously a new setup, but it's exciting. Big changes, making moves. Coffee Stain to the moon.
Thank you.
University of Coffee Stain. Coffee Stain Car Show since 1992.
Protect the dojo.
I Shall Protect the Dojo. Coffee Stain Karate. Those can all be found at Coffee Stain. www.coffeestainclothing.com.
Butterberry.
Yeah, and that one. It's great material.
Thank you for that promo. I was about to promo it myself, but no need now. We're going to go out with a bang. A literal bang. and I hate to end the podcast because I'm just a sentimental loser. I love this place. I love you for watching my podcast. Thank you. Being a freaking hell of a guest. That's the first time I've cussed on this podcast.
Yeah, DJ Witwicky. Get after it.
We're going out with a bang. Tremendous opinions to the moon. Copystain.com. I love UNC basketball and everything in it. I'll see you next time. Wow.
That was loud.
Very.
And it went everywhere.
Yeah.
You should have aimed it more.
Aimed it up at the ceiling. I'll clean that up. I've cleaned it up before. Yo. Oh, man, that's sad.
Man, that's sad. That was a good pod. How long did we go for?
31 minutes.
Oh, that's a good pod.
That's a great pod.
You throw in a couple clips.
Throw a little freaking Halo hooch in there. That did go everywhere.
You should have plugged the Halo hooch.
Yeah, I should have. Major pain.
Let's get it.
Oh, dude, this is still recording.